they just didn't hit them. Okay, still working on soda. Hang with me. Well, I forgot to add up Wendell's fouls. Yes, I did. Okay, give me a second. Add up Soda's fouls, and I think we're done. Both teams exactly the same as far as committed fouls. Okay, I think I've got it. Both varsities are out on the floor. For Wendell, Titan Lamb had 6 points. Oh, cheated him. He's got 9 points. Hit 2 threes and was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Jace Mortensen was 6 points on 2 threes. Carson Comstock hit a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Ryan Bird had 3 points on a 2, was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Martin Nava had 5 points, hit a 3 and a 2. And Trey Kelsey, just a freshman, had 3 threes, 3 twos, and was 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Jet Jasper, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, had 2 points. Trojans hit on 11 of 17 from the free throw line, committed 17 personal fouls. For Soda, Landon Martinson had 6 points. He had 2 twos and was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Caden Harrison with 6 points. He had 3 twos and was 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Micaiah Browning had 5 points, 2 twos, was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Mason Finlayson didn't score. He was 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Landon Moldenhauer had hit a 3 in the first quarter and was 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Randy Stevens had 1 point on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Logan Miller, top scorer for Soda tonight, had 5 twos and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 13 points. Jackson Horsley hit 2 twos and was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Jackson just a freshman. Soda hit on 9 of 23 from the free throw line, committed 17 personal fouls. So Wendell hit on 11 of 17. Soda hit on 9 of 23. Both teams exactly 17 fouls committed. At the end of the first quarter, it was dead even, 11-11. In the second quarter, Soda outscored Wendell by 2. They put up 10 points to Wendell's 8, and at halftime it was 21-19. Third quarter, Wendell put up 16 points, outscoring Soda by 5, as the Cards only put up 11. And at the end of 3, Wendell had a 3-point lead, 35-32. Final quarter, Trojans outscored the Cards by 5 as they put up 15 points. Soda put up 10, and the final score, Wendell Junior Varsity 50 and the Soda Junior Varsity 42. We've got Varsity coming up. Wendell out dressed in they're really sharp navy blue warm-ups with white and gold trim. Silver really doesn't have their jackets on. They're in all white with red numbers. And we'll pick up the starters as Jeff Horsley. He does such a great job. I tried that once, and I don't think Coach McMurray thought my voice was deep enough. It's not. Back when I first got into the radio business, that really worried me. That was a long time ago, 40 years ago. And one of the guys that I was doing games with in Gallup, New Mexico, he was the morning jock on the Gallup station, KQ 93. And he just had one of these golden, deep voices. So one day after we'd been to Durango, Colorado to do a football game, we stopped in Farmington, New Mexico at a Pizza Hut. He would drink a pitcher of beer and I would drive home. His name was Ted Foster. And I asked Ted that I really worried about my voice because it's just not a radio voice. And he told me, and I've never forgotten it, learned a lot from Ted and also Bob Barnett. And Ted said, you have an excitable voice and don't change that. He said, don't try to be me and I'll never try to be you. Just be you. And so I've taken that advice. Had a couple of good teachers in Gallup where I started in the radio business. Remember Bob Barnett, after our first game, we were putting the equipment away. We call it tearing down. And he pointed his finger at me and he said, you're going to be all right. He said, and that was my first game, football game. I think we were playing Sandia out of Albuquerque. And he said, just remember one thing, and this is good advice for anybody. He said, there's going to be people that are just going to love you, and there's going to be people that are just going to hate your guts. And he said, don't listen to either one of them, and you're going to be all right. And I've never forgotten that. Love Bob, and I love Ted. I ended up doing the games by myself in Gallup. I was the voice of the Gallup Bengals before we moved to St. George. And I was the voice of the Pineview Panthers in St. George for almost 20 years. We're about a minute away from pregame activities. 3 officials tonight. I'm not sure anybody checked their green cards. Well, I got a second. I know they're listening. They do listen. A shout out down in Arizona to Grandpa and Grandma Moldenhauer. And I say Grandpa, and I think I'm a year or two older than he is. Good people. Of course, in the summertime, they stay up here at Highland Park. And of course, Landon is their grandson. So it just kind of shows you the reach that we have as YouTube. When we used to do it on the radio, my oldest was in Stockholm, Sweden. And it was like 3 in the morning, and he listened to one of our football games that I broadcasted here. As you remember, I did games here for about 9 years. And then the radio station went belly up. And I went down to Bear Lake. I admit it. Did Cokeville and Bear Lake, and then here I am back. Here's Jeff Horsley Let's turn it over to him. Sportsmanship code. I don't know if you can hear that over the mic. Cheerleaders will present the colors. They're in black tonight. We could use a bigger crowd.
Tonight's featured sponsor is Bear. Thank you, Bear, for your support of athletics at Soda Springs High School.
This old man is standing up.
Please rise and remove your hats as we honor
Not using.
Tonight, Soda Springs High School alumnus Anna Torgerson will be singing the anthem, and the Soda Springs High School Pep Band.
They're going to sing the national anthem. That's awesome. I think they said an alumni. So let's hope we can pick that up. Retire the colors out of the northwest corner. No. Let me get my soda hat back on. Scott Gamble gave me this hat. Starting lineups for Wendell. Number 0, Gordon Swainson. We're going to start number 3, Jonathan Swainson. They're got to be twins. They're both juniors. They'll start number 5. That is Jet Jasper. 23, Jarrett Bogus. And number 32, Gabe Kelsey. I know we've got some of these names that sound, the lights go off. Turn them back on, Jeff. I'm trying to write here. I'm sure it'll be the usual suspects for soda. It is dark here. Cardinal Crazies, they've got the flashlights on. There's a few across the way. Ryan Kirby. Clifford Thompson. Justin Osborne. Dakota Billman will start tonight. So they mix the lineup up a little bit. Turn the lights on. There we go. There's Gavin Hansen with the one on this. Ready to go. The Trojans in navy blue. Big white numbers. I appreciate that. Stepping in the jump is going to be Jet Jasper, a junior. Tying Kirby. Tip comes down. And it's taken away by Gavin Hansen. Cross court to Kirby. Left wing. Kirby pulls up. High blocks. Thompson to Kirby. To Hansen. Shot up by Billman down with the rebound. He missed a layup. And the rebound comes down to Jet Jasper, and he was fouled. Foul's going to go against Billman. First foul of the night. Soda really had some looks there and couldn't finish them. Into the forecourt is Swainston. Swainston back outside to Borges. Goes outside to Jasper. Run a little weave. Goes over to the right side to Borges. Borges will get it to Swankston. Jonathan Swankston. He drives. Leans in. Beautiful pass underneath. But it's lost out of bounds by Gabe Kelson. Trojans are 2-2 in the conference. Ball comes into Thompson. Thompson over to Osborne on the left angle, down in the corner to Coop. Coop on the left side, cross court to Gavin Hansen. Goes down the right side to Osborne, inside to Kirby. He drops it into Billman. Billman puts it up, missed an easy one. And back the other way comes Swankston. Swankston puts a shot up. Gavin Hansen down with the rebound for Soda. Hansen into the forecourt, just about picked up that pivot foot. That's knocked out of bounds. Quick hands by Jonathan Swankston. You got Jordan Swankston and Jonathan Swankston. They got to be twins. They're both juniors. Kirby gets the ball almost over the head of Billman. Comes back to Kirby, left wing. Thompson starts to drive. He's double teamed. Underneath to Osborne. Osborne lost it out of bounds. Once in a while, or a lot in a while, Soda just tries to force a pass that just isn't there. Ball comes in, kicked away. Thompson comes up with it. Underneath to Kirby. Kirby lays it in. 2-0 Soda. Full court pressure. Swankston. Jordan Swankston. Underneath. Ball taken away by Osborne. Goes to Hansen. Up the floor to Thompson. Thompson right angle. Thompson starts to drive inside. No look pass to Kirby. Back to Osborne. Osborne drives in, laid it up short. Kirby down with the rebound. Lays it into Billman, and Billman puts it in. 4-0 Soda. Ball comes into Jonathan Swankston. Swankston into the forecourt. Goes up to Jet Jasper. Over to Borges. Borges leans in and scores. One-handed scoop shot. And it's 4-2. Soda with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Gavin Hansen into the forecourt. Beautiful pass underneath. Kirby walked. Yeah, he did. 3 officials for this varsity game. Connor McWilliams will check in for Kirby. So that puts the two 6'3" kids on the floor. Ball almost raked away by Osborne. Into the forecourt is Jonathan Swankston. Can't be twins. They're not the same height. Well, yes, they are. Goes to Borges. Borges lost the ball out of bounds as Gavin Hansen knocks it out of bounds. Kirby will check back in for Billman. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, so it leads by 2. Three-point shot up, missed everything. McWilliams had the ball taken away, and he may have got a reach-in foul. Yep, these guys are from Tooele, and you can't reach. Foul goes against McWilliams, and at the line will be Jarrett Borges. Shot is up and good. 4-3, and Borges can tie the score. Once again, we only play Wendell once, and they do that because of traveling, I guess. Didn't mean anything 10 years ago. We'd go out to Glenn's Ferry and all over the place. Goes over to the right side to Gavin Hansen. Bad pass, picked off by Swankston. Swankston goes in, blocked by Kirby. And Soda loses the ball out of bounds. Maybe Jasper. Nope, Swankston. Nope, Jasper. I was right the first time. Borges drives. Nice defense by Thompson. Comes back outside to Borges. Around the arc. Jordan Swankston over to the right side. Three-point shot. Rims out. No good. And Connor McWilliams with the rebound for the Cards. Gavin Hansen into the forecourt. Right down the middle of the paint. Laid it up short. And Soda can't catch up to it before it goes out of bounds. Chase Jacobson checks in. And Martin Nava checks in for the Trojans. We're tied at 4:15 to go in the first quarter. As Jonathan Swankston into the forecourt, comes over to Jet Jasper. The ball knocked away, it's loose, goes out of bounds. They say Soda touched it. Wendell ball on the side, Jarrett Borges to inbound the ball for the Trojans. Ball comes into Jonathan Swankston, three-point shot, no good. Tap back to Swankston, and Jordan Swankston with a three, and the rebound comes down to Thompson. Thompson straight away, needs some help, hooks a pass over to Hansen, down to Kirby, back outside to Thompson, to Jacobson in the right corner. Back to Thompson on the angle. Thompson straight away drives, jump step, but that pass was too cute and picked off. Swankston goes in and scores. Jonathan Swankston gives the Trojans a 2-point lead. Hansen into the forecourt to Thompson. Thompson working on the angle, comes back outside to Jacobson. Jacobson right down the middle, tried to bank it off the glass. And Hansen down with the rebound, lost it out of bounds. And they're going to say Jasper knocked it out. Deegan Prince will check in for Jonathan Swankston. Soda ball out underneath their own basket. Kirby, lazy pass, was almost picked off by Jasper. We'll try it again along the Soda baseline. This time it'll be Thompson to inbound the ball. Gets it to Kirby. Jacobson. Three-point shot is good. He had a monster night last time we met here. That was before the Declo game. Ball comes outside to Nava. Nava over to the right side to Jasper. Jasper drives against McWilliams. Good defense. He's double teamed. And Thompson rips the ball away. And Kirby comes up with it. Thompson into the forecourt. Top of the key. Will back it up between the circles. Thompson over to the right angle to Gavin Hansen. Goes to Thompson on the right wing. He hooks one into McWilliams. McWilliams muscles it up and in. And they're going to say he was fouled. Got to wait for him to post it. They're going to say Borges fouled him. McWilliams with the free throw. Shot is up and good. 3 points for Connor McWilliams. He didn't start tonight. Billman did. Into the forecourt is Jordan Swankston to Nava in the corner. Nava drives across the paint, Outside to Swankston. Swankston has the ball ripped away. Gavin Hansen had it. It's loose on the floor. Swankston put it up. Nice tough break for Soda. They had the ball. And it was taken away by Swankston. Swankston will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. That foul went against Connor McWilliams, and that's his second. Swankston at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Billman checks in for McWilliams. Trying to check in is Jonathan Swankston. Must be checking in for Jordan Swankston. Swankston hits them both. Jordan comes out and Jonathan checks in. 2-point lead for Soda. Cardinals with the basketball as it comes into Thompson. Thompson working against Novice. Drives hard into the forecourt to the right angle. Crossover dribble. Gets it to Kirby. Kirby back to Thompson on the right wing. Inside to Billman. Billman muscles the shot up and in. Put that up against Jarrett Borges. Goes to the right side to Prince. Thompson knocks the ball out of bounds. Soda up by 4. 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Jonathan Swankston gets the ball into the back court to Jasper. Over to Novice to Prince. Right wing. Ball comes into Borges. Borges back outside. 3-point shot. Good! Jonathan Swankston. 1-point lead for Soda. I got an idea that these two Swankston kids can shoot. Outside is Gavin Hansen. Minute 10, Soda with the basketball, up by 1. Picked by Billman. Pick and roll wasn't there. Thompson drives into Billman and muscles it up and in. 4 points for Dakota Billman. 14-11, Soda. Swankston into the forecourt to Borges. Borges drives, middle of the paint, lays it up, no good. Battle for the rebound, it's tipped outside. Swankston with it, pulls up, high blocks, inside shot blocked as Jasper tried to put it up. 3-point shot, his second one, Jonathan Swankston, and we're tied at 14. 25 seconds, and shot clock is off. Gavin Hansen has the ball ripped away by Swankston. Swankston goes down and scores. He has 10 points. 2-point lead for for Wendell. Gavin Hansen lost the ball. 4 seconds. Nava pulls up 1 second. They're not going to get a shot off. So at the end of 1, Wendell leads it by 2, 16-14. Billman, a good first quarter. They worked the ball into him really well. Has 6 points on 3 twos. Jacobson hit a 3. Connor McWilliams hit a 2. Has 1 for 1 from the free throw line for 3. And Kyle Kirby hit a 2. It's Jonathan Swankston with 10 points. He has 2 threes, 2 twos, and he likes that 3 straight away. Jordan Swankston is 2 for 2 for 2 points, and Jarrett Bogus has a 2 and is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So the Trojans lead it by 2, 16-14. Once again, I'll keep reminding you, girls play tomorrow night. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. We should be on the air about 10 minutes, 6:50, should we say. Jordan Swankston outside, working against Kirby. Run a motion offense, driving, kicking it back outside to Prince, to we got a foul. They called that one against Wendell, and I really didn't see anything there. Again, these refs are from Tooele. You can't reach, can't go over the top because they're going to get you. Thompson into the forecourt. Thompson to the angle to Billman. Billman, offensive foul. He knocked one of the Wendell kids right on the back of his lap. And he was set, so that is a charge against Dakota Billman, his second foul. So McWilliams has 2, and Billman has 2. Shot up by Swankston, missed everything. Long lead pass to Osborne, cross to Jacobson, back outside to Thompson. Thompson between the circles. 7 minutes to go until halftime. Billman up top between the circles to Jacobson, across to Thompson, down to Billman. Billman leans in and scores. We're tied at 16. Swankston, beautiful pass. Borges missed a layup, and that's going to be a foul. And Jordan Swankston, I'm just thinking, he's probably a 90% free throw shooter. Well, foul went against Preston Osborne. Swankston kids aren't very tall. They're 5'70s, 5'80s. That's 3 in a row for Jordan Swankston, and the Trojans take a 1-point lead. Deegan Storr checks in for the Trojans. Borges and Jasper check back in. And Jordan Swankston, who is 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Trojans have a 2-point lead. Thompson outside between the circles. Over, bad pass. That was knocked out of bounds. That was almost a pick 6 by Jonathan Swankston. Ball comes into Thompson. Thompson inside to Storr. Back to Osborne. Shot is up, no good. Billman puts it back up and in, and he has 10 points. We're tied at 18. Goes over to Jasper. Left wing. Mid blocks to Borges. Borges muscles in, puts a shot up, no good. Got his own rebound. 3-point shot by Swankston. Soda again flat-footed on the boards. Shot up, a 3-point shot. Thompson got the rebound. And they're going to call the foul on Thompson. 3 fouls on Soda, none on Wendell. 3-point shot from the corner, hits the rim, and Osborne down with the rebound up to Thompson. Thompson into the forecourt up top between the circles. Goes over to Osborne, to Kirby. Kirby over to Thompson. Thompson on the right angle. Comes into Storr. Storr turns, shoots, missed everything. And Kirby tried to save it and hit the back of the backboard. Gavin Hansen will check in for Storr. We're tied at 18, 5:38 to go until halftime. Jonathan Swankston into the forecourt to Jordan Swankston. Goes to Jasper, angle to Prince, back to Borges to Swankston. Swankston, back to Borges straight away. He walked. He hung the ball up on his hip, took an extra step. And Swankston down there kicks it back outside, goes up to Jasper. Shot blocked by Thompson. Into the forecourt is Hansen. We're tied at 18. Hansen underneath to Kirby. Kirby walked. They didn't call that. Goes back outside. Thompson has his shot blocked. Thompson takes it out of the air. Kicks it back out to Osborne to Kirby. Kirby's tripped. That's the first foul in this quarter on Wendell. Thinking of calling that on Jasper. That's his first. Ball comes in from Osborne to Thompson. Thompson just about walked Goes over to Kirby. Osborne from the right elbow. No good. And we got a foul. I think that's going against Wendell. I think it's against Jasper. That's his second. That's 2 quick ones on Jasper. Soda lines it up, goes outside to Hanson. Hanson will back it out, comes over to Osborne. Looks like a 2-3 zone. Ball comes back outside to Thompson between the circles. Bad pass is knocked away by Wendell. We're tied at 18, 4:20 to go until halftime. Outside is Swankston. To Jonathan Swankston. He drives on Osborne, and he traveled. He got 2 Cardinals way off their feet, but then he picked up his pivot foot, turned the ball over. Jacobson checks in for Thompson. 18-18. Coming down to 4 minutes to go until halftime. Hanson drives off the right side to Osborne. Osborne back to Hanson on the right wing. Cross court over to Jacobson. Back up top to Kirby to Hanson. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Kirby, 3-point shot, missed long. Jacobson tried to save it out of bounds, saved it to Wendell. Ball comes up the floor to Swankston. Jordan Swankston, left wing, working against Osborne, across court to Borges. Borges, top of the key. Swankston starts to drive, and we got a whistle. I think they called the foul on Jacobson. 4th foul on Soda. Next foul, and the Trojans will be in the bonus. Ball comes in from Borges to Swankston, over to Jonathan Swankston. Down in the corner, Borges, 3-point shot, got it! He has 7 points. 21-18. Hanson into the forecourt, goes to Osborne, right wing. Bad pass, Soda got it back. Kirby, right blocks. Jacobson, 3-point shot. That caroms off, no good. Hanson has the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. Gavin Hanson will go to the free throw line. Neither Hanson or Thompson have scored here in the first half. That foul went against Jasper, and that's his 3rd. Shot up by Hanson is too hard off the back of the iron. McWilliams and Thompson check in. Osborne and Billman check out. Hanson for one more. He can cut it to 2. 2:51 to go until halftime. Shot up by Hanson. That one's no good. Got a whistle. I think Soda was in the lane too quickly. Full court pressure by the Cards. 2:50 to go until halftime. Long lead pass comes down to Swankston into the forecourt. Bounce pass over to Borges on the left angle. He'll leave it for Swankston. Swankston goes in, lays it up with the left hand, and scores. Jordan Swankston. Thompson outside between the circles, working against Navas. Thompson reverses it, and the ball taken away by Swankston. And they're going to say Thompson fouled. That's his 2nd, but that is the bonus for Wendell. Trojans lead it by 5, 23-18. Jordan Swankston, who is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Now, if I say he's perfect, he's still perfect. That didn't work. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Yeah, they are definitely twins. Swankston, 6 for 6. Has 8 points. Billman checks in for Kirby. 7-point lead for the Trojans, 25-18. Ball comes into Hanson. Hanson into the forecourt will work between the circles. Hanson up top to Thompson on the angle. Thompson left side. Jacobson, 18-footer. That rattles out. Rebound down to Borges. Swankston into the forecourt. Borges to Jonathan Swankston. Jordan Swankston will back it out. 2 minutes. Goes over to the angle to Navas. It's actually Nava. It doesn't have an S on it. Comes outside. Swankston to Borges. 10 seconds on the shot clock. From the corner, Swankston rattled around, popped out. McWilliams with the rebound, hands it to Thompson. Thompson behind the back, drives on Nava, and got a foul. Might have been Nava. That's 4 on Wendell. We're not in the bonus yet. Next foul. Soto will be in the bonus with just 1:36 to go until halftime. Jacobson to inbound the ball, gets it into Thompson. Thompson, 3 points. I got it! That's his first basket, and that was off the right wing, kind of from the right corner. 25-21, 4-point lead, just about threw that into the backcourt. It'll be Borges between the circles, over to Nava. He's Swankston. Swankston drives, and Hanson goes up and takes the ball out of the air. 1:05 to go, Soto behind by 4. Hanson started to drive, comes back outside on the right angle to Thompson, to McWilliams. He has the ball stolen away from behind by Swankston. Swankston drives the court and lays it in. He has 12 points. 27-21, that should be bonus, and put Cooper Thompson at the free throw line. That foul went against Nava. And Coop, 5'10 junior, at the free throw line. Forksider misses the first one. JV, they were awful from the free throw line. Kirby checks in, Osborne checks in, Jacobson and McWilliams check out. Thompson, one more. Shot is up, that one's good. 4 points for Thompson, 45 seconds in the half. Swankston to Borges, over to Nava, back to Borges. Borges drives down the right side, bounce pass underneath. Beautiful pass underneath to Kelsey. He had a layup. 7-point lead, 25 seconds. Thompson outside between the circles, 20 seconds. Shot clock is off, leaves it for Hanson. Bad pass, picked off by Kelsey. Billman blocks Kelsey's shot. Kelsey let Hanson fly by, and then Billman blocked the shot from behind. 10 seconds, Trojan basketball along their own baseline. Ball comes in, back outside to Swankston. Jordan Swankston, 5 seconds. Swankston drives, leans in, scores, and he fouled. Wow, was that bad defense by Soto. What do they call an offensive foul? They called an offensive foul against Jordan Swankston. Shot at the buzzer by Soto. I'm not sure I saw that way. 29-22 here at halftime. Trojans put up 13 points. Soto put up 8 in that quarter. Trojans lead it by 7. It's 29-22. It is halftime. And without even blinking, I can see that Wendell is perfect. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Soto is 2 of 5. Cheerleaders will perform at halftime. Give me a second and I'll add up the scoring for you. YMCA by the cheerleaders. I'm looking for Donald Trump. Kind of made that his theme song. Kind of listened to him this afternoon. He's pretty funny. He is an entertainer. Still hang with me. I think I got it. And we'll have the Cardinal shootout. And they make a basket. They've got treats on the floor. I think if you make it from half court, it's $1,000. I'm not sure. 8 points for Jordan Swankston. And I gotta tell you, you gotta keep him off the free throw line. I think both those Swankston kids, I'm saying 5'6". But Jordan is 6'6" from the free throw line and has a 2-point basket on a breakaway. So 8 points. Nava played, did not score. Jasper played and did not score. And Jonathan Swanston, 12 points, hit 2 threes and 3 twos. 7 points for Jarrett Borges. Had a 3, a 2, and was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Gabe Kelsey on a 2-point basket. The Trojans hit on 8 of 8. Perfect from the free throw line. The Trojans committed 6 personal fouls. For Soda, Cooper Thompson had a 3, was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And that is 4 points for Coop. Kyan Kirby hit a basket in the first quarter for 2. Gavin Hansen was 0 for 2 from the free throw line, did not score. Connor McWilliams had a 2, was 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 3 points for Connor. Preston Osborne got in, did not score. Deacon Storr got in and did not score. Big scorer in the first half was Dakota Billman. On 5 twos, he has 10 points. And then Chase Jacobson hit a 3 for 3 points. Soda hit on 2 of 5 from the free throw line, committed 8 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, the Trojans led it by 2, 16 to 14. And then in the second quarter, Wendell put up 13 points, Soda 8. So the Trojans outscored the Cards by 5. And at halftime, they have a 29 to 22, a 7-point lead here at halftime. About 5 minutes away, once again, I could hear Jeff Horsley announce the girls tomorrow. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. No JV game, and not 7:30. It's at 7 o'clock. And I've got to try to read this. Soda wins. It's the higher seed. And that game will be on Thursday? No, tomorrow's Thursday. It'll be on Monday, February 10th. So Soda plays the Wendell Lady Trojans tomorrow. Let me find my notes here. We're about 4 minutes away from second half action. Once again, Wendell is 2-2 in the conference. Soda is 3-3. Dekel leads the conference, and they're ranked number 1 in the state. Boys rankings in the 3As, Declo is 1, Ambrose is 2, Westside is 3, and there's a tie for 4, Priest River and Ryrie. Picking up votes, Nampa Christian, Wendell, and New Plymouth. 6As goes Hawaii, Madison, Post Falls, Lake City is 4, Centennial is 5, picking up votes is Capital and Timberline. In the 5As, Preston is ranked number 1, goes Lewiston, Middleton, Hillcrest is 4, Twin Falls is 5, picking up votes, Blackfoot, Pocatello, Columbia, Lakeland, and Bonneville, and Minico. In the 4As, Bonners Ferry is ranked number 1, Snake River is number 2, Sugar is 3, American Falls is 4, Coal Valley Christian is 5, picking up votes is McCall Donnelly, Weiser, Teton, Filer, and Homedale. In the 2As, Kamei is 1, Valley is 2, Butte County is 3, Lakeside is 4, and Logos is 5. Picking up votes, Riverstone, Potlatch, and Oakley. In the 1As, Water Springs is number 1, Dietrich is 2, Rockland is 3, tied for 4, Cary and Garden Valley. Picking up votes, Cascade, Clearwater, Valley, Mackey, Horseshoe Bend, and Castleford, about 2 minutes away. Girls rankings, Malad is number 1, Parma is 2, Melba is 3, Grangeville is 4, New Plymouth is 5, and picking up votes, Soda. Real quickly, college, BYU is 15-7, 6-5 in the Big 12. They are at Cincinnati on Saturday and at West Virginia on Tuesday. Utah State 20-3 on the season, 10-2 in the Mountain West. They lost to my Lobos 82-73 last Saturday. Beat Wyoming 71-62. That was yesterday. And they're at Fresno State on Saturday. Colorado State will be in Logan on Tuesday at the D. Glenn Smith Spectrum. Boise State 16-7. They are 8-4 in the Mountain West. They beat UNLV at the Thomas and Mack in Vegas 71-62. They got San Jose State in Boise on Friday at Extra Mile Arena. Utah 12-9, 4-6 in the Big 12. Lost to Oklahoma State 81-72. They've got Colorado tonight at the Huntsman Center in Salt Lake. I've done games at the Huntsman Center. Idaho is 10-13, 5-5 in the Big Sky. They lost to Idaho State 87-71. They've got Portland State tomorrow in Moscow. Idaho State 10-11, 5-5 in the Big Sky. Lost to Northern Colorado 86-72. They're at Weber on Saturday. Weber State 9-15, 3-7 in the Big Sky. They beat Northern Arizona 72-33, and they've got Idaho State at the Event Center on Saturday. Ready to go? Wendell basketball. Let me get the papers off my scoreboard. As Langston comes into the forecourt, leaves it, shot up, free throw line by Jasper, splat. 9-point lead, comes into McWilliams. McWilliams tried to force a pass underneath to Kirby, and it's taken away. Slangston to Kelsey. Underneath, Borges missed an easy one. Thompson back the other way for the Cards. 2-3 zone for Wendell. Goes over to the right side to Osborne. Inside, McWilliams. Beautiful pass. And Connor McWilliams now with 5 points. Borges into the forecourt, almost through the legs. of Jonathan Swangston. Borges over to Jordan Swangston. Swangston will back it up, leave it for Jasper. Jasper over to Swangston on the angle. And we got a foul. As Borges just knocked Cooper Thompson right on his wallet. 6:57, we're in the third quarter, 31-24. Coop's kind of sneaky that way. Hanson will leave it for Thompson. Thompson almost had it picked from behind. Into McWilliams. McWilliams banks it in. 31-26, a 5-point lead. It's got a foul on Osley. It'll be his second. 5-point lead for the Trojans. They'll have the ball along their own baseline. And the ball comes outside to Swangston. Jordan Swangston working between the circles against Cooper Thompson. Gets a kick from Jasper. Stops on the angle. Comes back outside to Jonathan Swangston. And there's a fake. Drives to the free throw line. He's got a foot in the paint. Goes back up. They don't call that anymore. Comes back outside behind the back pass to Borges. Borges to Swangston. Swangston should have been tied up. Comes to Jordan Swangston. 2-1 on the shot clock. Rebound. Shot clock went off. Rebound come down to Connor McWilliams. Soda can cut into that lead. Kirby lost the handle on it. Down with the rebound is Kelsey. Kelsey to Jordan Swangston. There's a bump by Preston Osborne. That'll be his third personal foul. So 2 fouls against Soda in the quarter. 1 against Wendell. Jacobson will check in for Osborne. Wendell ball. 3-point shot is up. Partially blocked. Kicked away. Thompson comes up with it. Thompson drives in, brings it up and in. A lot of contact on that one. They let it go. Goes to Swangston. 3-point lead, 31-28. Swangston against Jacobson. Goes in the corner to Jasper. Back to Swangston to Borges. Borges against Kirby. Looked at a 3. Gives it to Jordan Swangston. He drives on Thompson. Back to Borges, about a 25-footer. Thompson down with the rebound up to Jacobson. Jacobson drives in and scores. 5 points for Jacobson, and it's a 1-point game. Borges, 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Great box off. Lead pass to Jacobson. Back to Connor McWilliams. Thompson up top between the circles. Jacobson drives. A little extra step there goes to Gavin Hansen. McWilliams with the rebound scores! 6 points in this quarter for McWilliams. And Soda takes a 1-point lead. And they're going to call a charge. And it's Cooper Thompson setting up the block again. And they call a foul against Jonathan Swangston. And that's his first. Jasper will check out. Nava will check in. Billman will check in for Soda. And Kirby. No, Hansel will check out. Jacobson. Straight across from us. Bounce pass comes into Thompson in the back court. Gets a pick from Jacobson. Wow. No way that was a charge. No way. They call it against McWilliams. That's his third. Third foul against Soda. That's the hardest call in basketball to make, but that wasn't it. Goes to Prince. Back up top. 24-footer. Only went 22 feet. Kelsey ended up in the Cardinal phrases. Not sure I'd want to land up in there. 32-31, halfway through the third quarter. Thompson against Nava. Into the forecourt, between the leg dribbles, too cute. Lost the ball. Lead pass comes down and Thompson saves it. Ball is loose. Underneath, Swanson hooks it up, no good. Rebound down to Thompson. Thompson, 3-on-2. Goes to Jacobson. 15-footer won't drop. And Swanson down with the rebound. Swanson into the fourth court. Goes over to Jordan Swanston. No, that's 3-point shot. Got it. Trojans take a 2-point lead. Thompson in the backcourt to Jacobson on the angle. Jacobson drives, cut off at mid-blocks, needs some help. Gets it to Thompson. Crossover to Store. He misses a 10-footer that was open. Swanston, beautiful pass under the basket, and Deegan Prince scores. 3 minutes to go in the third. Coach Fuchel wants timeout. Trojans up by 4. Soda had a 2-point lead, and they just couldn't maintain it. Trojans come back, and they're up by 4. Trojans had a 29-22, a 7-point lead at halftime. They've hit a 3 by Nava, a 2 Jasper, and a 2 by Prince. So they put up 7 points in this quarter. Thompson hit a 2 for Soda. Connor McWilliams has 3 2s in this quarter. He has 9 points on the night. And Chase Jacobson hit a 2. He has 5 points on the night. Soda behind by 4, 36-32. Soda basketball. Soda will go with Hanson, Thompson, Kirby, Jacobson, and Billman. Lob comes into the backcourt to Gavin Hanson. Wendell has switched to a man. Underneath, Hanson turns it and scores! Beautiful pass from Thompson. That's his first basket, Hanson. Swainson to Nava. Nava bring it back up top to Swainson. Swainson from the corner, no good. Jacobson from with the rebound. Jacobson into the forecourt to Thompson. 36-34. Hanson up top between the circles. Goes over to Jacobson on the right angle. Bounce pass comes into Hanson. Lob comes into Jacobson. Laid it up short. Tipped it up again, no good. And Jonathan Swainson down with the rebound. Swainson, a little stutter dribble against Jacobson. Comes back outside to Prince. Right angle to Jordan Swainson. Nava straight away. Swainson to Swainson. Swainson will back it up. 24-footer. Got it! Jordan Swainson. And it's 39-34. 5-point lead. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Hanson outside to Kirby. Kirby to Jacobson. Little stutter step there. Jacobson back to Kirby to Thompson. Goes over to Hanson on the left angle. Hanson starts the drive, cut off. Lost the basketball. Jonathan Swainson goes in against Jacobson and scores. He has 14 points, and it's back up to a 7-point lead. 1:05 to go. Thompson into the forecourt, gets a pick from Billman. Thompson along the baseline, has it stolen away by Prince. And that's going to be a foul on Kirby. I believe it's just his first. 59 seconds. Next foul on Soda will put Wendell in the bonus. Thompson checks out. Osborne will check in. Jasper gets the ball into Jordan Swainson. Back to Jasper. Goes in the corner to Jonathan Swainson to Nava to Jordan. Jordan drives, kicks it in the corner. 3-point shot. No good. Soda flat-footed on the rebound, but Billman blocked. Who was it? Anyway, Billman blocked his shot. Leading in is Hansen, and Hansen scores. It was Jasper Swayson straight away, and that's a foul on Jacobson. And again, these refs are from Tooele. You can't reach, and you can't go over the top. And that is the 5th foul. The Trojans up by 5. And Swainson, who is perfect at the free throw line, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, will get 2. 7 for 7. He has 12 points. He'll get 1 more. 42-36, 6-point lead. Soda had taken a 1-point lead and lost it. He's perfect, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. 19 seconds in the third. Hansen into the forecourt to Jacobson. Jacobson fakes, drives, 10 seconds. Hansen drives the baseline. Underneath to Kirby. Kirby scores. Nice pass by Jacobson. 2 seconds. Offensive foul against Jonathan Swainson as he left his feet and crashed into one of the Soda players. I didn't pick him up, but he had position. Head coach for Wendell, he didn't like that one. And that's A.J. Kelsey. 43-38, a 5-point lead, and that's the end of the third quarter. Soda put up 16 points in that quarter. Wendell put up 14 points. So Soda outscored Wendell by 2. All 2s for Soda. They haven't got to the free throw line. Soda put up 8 2s in that quarter for 16 points. Wendell had a 3, 2 3s, 3 2s, and Jordan Swainson, you've got to keep him off the free throw line. He is a perfect 8 for 8. Wendell is a perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Soda is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Soda ball to begin the final quarter as Osborne gets it into Hansen, back to Thompson. Thompson backcourt to the forecourt to Hansen on the angle to McWilliams. Osborne outside. Thompson, one dribble inside to McWilliams. McWilliams leans in, missed the tough shot. Wendell down with the rebound. Lead pass to Nava. Nava back outside to Borges. Back to Swainston. Over, goes inside and got a foul. I'm going to say before the shot. And I'm thinking it's Preston Osborne. That'll be his 4th. They're going to let Jacobson check in for Osborne. Sometimes when you got 4 fouls, you're just careful, and you don't want that. You want them to take your 5 and sit down. Play hard. It's Swainston to Nava in the right corner, working against Hansen. Brings it back outside. Swainston to Borges. Borges to the left elbow. Goes into the corner to Swainston. Jordan Swainston will bring it out and has almost had it taken away. Borges with 5 seconds. Lays it up on the rim and scores. 45-38. We're in the final quarter. Jacobson. Ooh, bad handling there. Hansen come up with it. We were lucky. Hansen drove in, and Martin Nava is jumping up and down. He didn't think he fouled. I think he did. Checking in is Jonathan Swanston. He has 14 points. Kirby stand down the ball. Bounce pass comes into Thompson. Thompson leans in with the left hand and scores. He has 8 points. 5-point lead. Jasper to Borges. Borges underneath. Shot no good. Connor McWilliams down with a rebound to Thompson. Thompson into the forecourt. Little stutter dribble. Drew the foul. And that's what you got to do. That looked awkward, but he was just trying to get to the free throw line. You say that would against Nava, that would be his 4th. Coop at the line, shot is up and good. He is 2 of 3 from the free throw line. That's the lead to 4. 45-41, 6:20 to go. Second free throw tickles the twine. And it's a 3-point game. And Swainson just lost that between his legs, and Borges come up with it. Man, Swainson, timeout, Wendell. And Wendell a little ragged there. And Coach Kelsey called a panicked timeout. 45-42, Trojans up by 3. Jarrett Borges hit a basket in this quarter. And Cooper Thompson has a basket and is 2 for 2. We're in the 4th quarter. 6:12 to go in the ball game. Kirby will front Borges. No, he's picking up Jonathan Swanston. Borges gets it into Swanston. Swanston, backcourt to the forecourt. Gets a pick from Jasper. Works to the right angle. Working against Kirby. Outside, way outside on the angle. Bounce pass to Nava on the wing. Nava on the right wing. Goes in the corner. Ball knocked away, and Thompson comes up with it. Ball knocked away by McWilliams as they tried to pass it inside to Borges. They're about the same size, Borges and McWilliams. Soda can cut into this 3-point lead. Thompson outside, pick and roll, wasn't there as Hansen rolled to the basket. Thompson, crossover dribble, leans in, puts a shot up, no good. Battles for his own rebound. Jacobson to Hansen, over to Kirby. Jacobson on the right angle, foul. That'll be the 3rd foul in this quarter against Wendell. Jordan Swanston checks in. That foul was on Jonathan Swanston. You spell their name Swainson. Kirby having trouble getting it in. Finally gets it way outside to Jacobson. To Thompson. Thompson pulls up the left elbow. Underneath the Kirby. And Kirby scores. It's a 1-point game. Swanston over to the right angle. And they're just juniors, the Swainston's. Goes down in the corner to Borges. 3-point shot off the front of the rim. Wendell down with the rebound. Kelsey with the rebound. 3-point shot. Wendell with the rebound again. Shot blocked. Swanston with the rebound. Puts it back up and in. That was pretty ugly for Soda on that possession. 47-44. Hansen working against Swanston. Gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson on the right wing. Up top to Kirby. 4:20 to go. Kirby straight away against Borges. Goes to McWilliams. To Thompson. 10 on the shot clock. Thompson working against Swanston. Drives down the left side of the paint. Puts it up. Ripped his own rebound away. Gets it to Jacobson. Jacobson missed a 10-footer that was open. And Swanston down with the rebound to Jordan Swanston. couple of steps there. Shot from the free throw line is no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, belongs to Wendell. Osborne and Billman will check in with 3:50 to go. Thompson and McWilliams will check in, or check out. I'm dyslexic. In, out. Wendell ball along their own baseline comes outside to Borges, to Swainston. Crossover dribble, Swainston drives, puts up a shot, got a good look. Jacobson down with the rebound. Jacobson straight away, crossover dribble, a lot of hand checking. Comes outside to Osborne. Soto with the basketball, behind by 3. Oh, bad pass. Over the head of Billman. And Trojans come up with it. Swainston into the forecourt, right angle, crossover dribble. Swainston working against Jacobson to Borges, over to Jonathan Swainston. Puts one up about 18-footer, and that went about 20 feet over the rim. And timeout, Tom Busey. Refs have done a pretty good job tonight. I get worried sometimes with 3 of them because they can over-call a game. These guys are pretty even, pretty good. They're from Utah, so you got to watch the hand checking, the reach, and the over the back. And they've called some of that tonight. I'm just kidding. They're actually from Tooele. Oh, that's Utah. Down in southern Utah, where my kids grew up, where I'm from, they really let them bang around. In fact, teams would come into Pineview or Dixie or Snow Canyon, and it was almost like a football game. And you got to play to whatever the officials, how they're calling the game. Otherwise, the other team will, and you're going to get beat. It's going to be Soda's ball, 94 feet away, behind by 3. 3:08 to go in the ball game. Comes into Hanson, back to Thompson. Man-to-man defense by the Trojans. Goes over to Osborne. Fakes inside, looking inside, working against Prince. Goes to Kirby, to Hanson, to Thompson. Thompson turns, shoots, lays it up. McWilliams with the rebound. Puts it back up and in, and that's 10-11 points for Connor. Ball comes up to Swainston. Full court pressure by the guards. And the ball was knocked away, but Swainston come up with it. 2:30 to go in the ball game. Soda behind by 1. Jordan Swainston works to the right angle against Osborne. Directing traffic, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Borges back to Swainston. 24-footer, only went 22 feet. And Soda will have a chance to take the lead. Gabe Kelsey set to check in. This is a very young Wendell team. They only have 2 seniors. They don't play. Ray Gomez and Gunnar Jones. Ball stolen away. Soda careless with the basketball. Back the other way, Swainston against Thompson. Brings it back up top. 1:50 to go. Swainston up top between the circles. Works to the left angle. Up top to Borges. Borges drives, and they're going to call a foul on Soda. And that would only be the second. And that foul is going to go against Jacobson. No, Kirby, his second. Wendell ball out underneath their own basket. Borges throws it into the back court. And the ball was saved, but it goes right to Preston Osborne. And Kirby puts it up and in. Bad mistake by Wendell. And Soda takes a 1-point lead with 1:30 to go in the ball game. Take care of business. Ball comes outside to Swainston to Borges. 18 seconds on the shot clock. 3-point shot from the corner. Off the rim. Jacobson saves it. They're going to call a foul. And that was probably Borges. He's a big kid, kind of the size of Connor McWilliams. McWilliams probably got him by a few pounds. Nava ready to check in. He's going to check in for Swainson. Timeout on the floor. 1:15 to go in the ball game. Soda leads by 1, 48-47. Soda has put up 10 points in this quarter, and the Trojans only 4. Got to take care of the basketball. Sometimes Soda's passing and cute dribbling just makes me nervous. These Swainson kids can shoot. Can't put them at the free throw line. Wendell has 4 fouls, so the next foul, Soda is at the line. Cooper Thompson is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Gavin Hansen 0 of 2. Connor McWilliams 1 for 1. Full court pressure by the Trojans. Kirby will take it out of bounds. Comes into Gavin Hansen. Hansen will walk it up the floor. Jonathan Swainson against Hansen. 1:05 to go. Goes to Thompson. Thompson, if he draws a foul, he'll go to the free throw line. There was a reach around. 1 minute. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Hoop outside. Goes to Hansen. Inside to McWilliams. Low blocks. Osborne. 10 seconds. Hansen. 8 seconds. Hansen. Gotta shoot it. Hansen drives. Puts it up. A lot of contact there. They let that go. And timeout. Wendell. 48-47. Soda with a 1-point lead with 38.4 seconds. Notice how I picked that up before they put the time on the clock. I never ever mentioned that was a pet peeve of mine. I'm just a dumb farm boy, but I don't get it. Hear the Cardinal praises in the background. Crowd is kind of thin tonight for a great conference game. Whoever wins this will take the lead over the other one for 3rd place. Declo is 1st place in the conference. Westside is 2nd. Actually, Westside and Soda are tied, but Westside has a better overall record, and then they have split face-to-face during conference games. Wendell basketball behind by 1 as Gabe Kelsey will take the ball out of bounds. Kelsey looking for Swainson, gets to Jordan Swainson in the backcourt. Swainson against Kirby, about a foot difference. Swainson drives, cut off at the baseline, goes to Borges. Borges back outside to Kelsey. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Picked by Borges. Swainson drives, puts a shot up, no good. Jasper done with the rebound, and he's fouled. If Soda would have had a decent box off on that one, that would have just about iced the ball game. 10.4 seconds. Foul went against Gavin Hansen, his first. And Jasper at the line can give Wendell the lead. Right in front of the Cardinal Crazies. A lot of noise. Shot is up, no problem. Right down to the bottom of the well, and we are tied at 48 with 10.4 seconds. Nava checks back into the ball game for some speed. And Jasper can give Wendell a 1-point lead. Shot is up and no good. Hansen down with the rebound to Thompson. Timeout, Tom Fusel. 8.4 5 seconds. We are tied at 48. Soda can take it down for the last shot. And you would think somewhere Cooper Thompson JV lost. C team won. Varsity is tied 48 to 48. Coach Tom calls timeout. Set up the last play. Soda will have the ball at midcourt across the way. Thompson and Osborne line it up along the midcourt line. Kirby will inbound the ball to Thompson. 5 seconds. Thompson across to Osborne. Osborne. Shot! Osborne killed it! Wow, that brings the crowd off their feet. And there's 0.3 seconds left. Coach R.J. Kelsey is arguing for more time. I don't think so. Soda hit a 3-point shot. It was Preston Osborne. His first basket of the ball game. What an exciting game. 51-48. And technically, 0.3 seconds, you really can't get a shot off. And timeout would give them the ball at midcourt. What a game. Soda behind and looked like they were going to get blown away a couple of times. And they have battled back. Soda's put up 13 points in this quarter. Wendell just 5. Wendell had a 43-38 lead at the end of the third quarter. They had a 29-22 point lead at halftime. Don't foul, or at least don't foul while they're shooting behind the arc. That would be a 3-shot foul. A good foul right now. It'd only be a 2-shot foul. Clock only has 0.1 seconds on it. Come on, Scott. It's 0.3. Let's see if they can change it. Time out. Wendell. Oh, 1 second. Wow. R.J. Kelsey, head coach for Wendell. He should work for Trump. At least Elon Musk. He talked him out of 0.3 to a full second. Technically, you still can't get a shot off, and it's just how fast Coach Gambles is on the buzzer there. Has to be a 3-point shot. What a beautiful shot by 5'10" junior. I got him as a junior or a senior. Preston Osborne, he's a junior. It was off the right wing, and it just splashed right through the bottom of the net. He just cracked the court. I've done a few games like this, even state championship games. And they're fun, not for coaches. Coach Tom's probably got a big heartburn right now. 94 feet away, I thought they'd get it at midcourt. You can actually foul, don't let them foul shooting. Ball comes in, and there's a 3-point shot, and 61-48. Soda put up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points. 13-5. They outscored Wendell by 8 in that quarter. So Soda, where's my notes? That's a tough loss for Wendell. Soda will go 4-3 and 10-9 on the season. Tough loss for the Trojans. Wendell will go 2-3 and 13-5. What a game. Gotta love it. Let me add up the scoring for you. Once again, girls play tomorrow, and they will play Wendell tomorrow. And I think if they beat the Lady Trojans tomorrow, they get a berth to the state tournament. Our conference takes 2.5 teams, and what that means is we get 2 automatic berths, and then the third place team will play it in against District 6, which is Firth and Ryrie and that bunch. Normally they play that in over at American Falls. We've done a lot of games at American Falls. They have a nice gym over there. But we don't want to think about that. We want the automatic to Boise. Normally they play at Capitol, at least in my old days. That's where they played. And then if you go for the state championship, they move it over to the Idaho Center over in Nampa. I'm adding up the score, so hang with me. What a shot by Preston Osborne. That was awesome. That's what you dream of when you're a kid in your backyard. 3, 2, 1, bang. Just about got Wendell. Wow, the Jordan Swangston, what a free throw shooter, 8 for 8. Wasn't enough. They only missed one free throw. Okay, I've got, fouls. Now we go. Okay, working on Soda. Balanced night. Gotta be proud of the kids. Cooper Thompson, he did his thing, but he really didn't have to carry it tonight. He ended up with 10 points. Working on Soda, hang with me. We'll see if we get Coach Tom up here. Points for McWilliams. Only 3 points for Preston Osborne, but it was the most important points of the ball game. I can still see that. I can feel it. Just splash. I love that. Just about got Soda. Soda didn't get to the free throw line very much. 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Okay, I think I've got it. We'll wait and see if Tom comes up. What an exciting game as a kid. So they got behind by 9 or 10 a couple of times, and they battled their way back. This is a good Wendell team. For the Trojans, 13 points for Jordan Swainston. He had a 3 at 2 and was 8 for 8 from the free throw line. 3 points for Martin Nava, hit a 3-point basket in the third quarter. 3 points for Jasper. He had a 2 and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Jonathan Swainston, 16 points, 10 of those in the first quarter. He had 2 threes and 4 twos. Didn't get to the free throw line. And Jarrett Borges, 9 points, had a 3, 2 twos, and was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Gabe Kelsey, that would be the head coach's son, had a basket for 2 points. And Deegan Prince hit a basket in the third quarter for 2 points. Great free throw shooting for the Trojans. They hit on 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Only missed 1. Most of that, Jordan Swainston. They committed 12 personal fouls. For Soda, Cooper Thompson with 10 points, had 3, 2 twos, and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Kyle Kirby had 8 points on 4 twos. Gavin Hansen had 4 points. He was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 11 points for Connor McWilliams, as he had 5 twos and was 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 3 points, the loudest 3 points probably of the year. Preston Osborne hit a 3 in the fourth quarter with just 1 second to go. Dakota Billman had 10 points, all in the first half, on 5 twos. And Chase Jacobson had 5 points. He had a 3 and a 2. Soda hit on 4 of 7 from the free throw line, committed 16 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Trojans led it by 2. It was 16 to 14. And then at halftime, the Trojans outscored Soda by 5, 13 to 8 in the second quarter to take a 7-point lead at half, 29 to 22. Third quarter, Soda put up 16 points, outscoring Wendell by 2, 16 to 14, and a huge final quarter by the Cardinals because they outscored Wendell by 8. They put up 13 points. Trojans put up 5. And Soda wins it 51 to 38. We'll wait just a second and see if we can get Tom up here. Soda will now go 4-3 in the conference, 10-9 on the season. Wendell will go 2-3 in the conference and 13-5 on the season. Wendell will be at Declo on Friday and at Buell on Tuesday. Soda is at Milan on Friday, and then Tuesday will be senior night as the Aberdeen Tigers will come to Soda. Once again, we don't have a home and home with Wendell. The way they are working it because of the traveling distance, I don't know that makes a huge difference. I guess it does. We only play Wendell once on the boys' schedule. I think we played them twice on the girls' schedule, and we're going to play them again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So looking at the conference, I'm not sure how these turned out. Declo was at Aberdeen tonight. I would guess they won that. Declo would go 9-0 and 19-0 on the season. West Side is playing Molac tonight. I'm guessing West Side would win that. They'd go 4-3 and 13-5 on the season. We got Coach Tom here. And that was probably the biggest thriller all night. And Preston Osborne had the loudest shot of the night. But you got to credit these kids. They were down 9 2 or 3 times, and they just battled their way back. As long as we had time left on the clock, we were in it. You got to be proud of these kids.
Right, they work hard, and I know I hate everybody's listen to me say it, but we learn how to grind. We just learn how to grind. And we were down in the third quarter. We made some adjustments defensively, and we actually tried to make our offense a little bit simpler because we would get, and you could see that, we'd get erratic, We'd get erratic and just start dribbling the ball around. So we just decided to go to 3 simple steps. And that seemed to get us back into it. Sometimes when you make the game simple, it's a little easier.
Those Swainson kids, they're good players. Jordan Swainson, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. He had 13 points. And I'm guessing it's his twin brother. He had 16 points. But in the third quarter and final quarter, you kind of put the wraps on those two, and they really didn't get to the free throw line. Jordan was 2 for 2 in the third quarter, and but did you change your defense to go against those two twins they're good players?
Yeah, we put different players on them, but just to show you how good those two players are, we build our defense around those guys. I mean, we watched a lot of film on them, and we build our defense around those guys. So when you say 13 and 16, that's pretty dang good when you're throwing everybody you can at them.
And then they've got the Borges kid, and I thought we did a really good job on him because he's a handful, and I thought that Dakota and Connor, they clogged up that middle really well against the Borges kid.
Yeah, we let Dakota and Connor kind of take him one-on-one. In fact, Dakota got our quick stop player of the game today, just because of his defense, and I thought he just really played really. I mean, he scored when he needed to. He caught the ball. He was a little bit nervous when he started, but and then he come out, and then he come out of that and he went in, and I thought Dakota played probably one of his best games.
Especially the first half. He had 10 points in that first half, but he was really banging inside there, and then he's tough, and then a couple of times you went with Connor and Dakota in there, and that's a pretty tough bunch to handle in there, the Soda kids.
Well, we knew they were vulnerable inside. I mean, that was their weak spot, was inside. We knew we could score. In fact, I figured it'd be a 75-74 game because I didn't know if we could stop them, and I knew they couldn't stop us, But we didn't shoot that well. They didn't shoot that great. Our defense was, I thought pretty good. I thought our defense played pretty good. So yeah, we those two were definitely the keys of the game.
Coop didn't have to really carry us tonight. He got 10 points, and they were pretty timely when he got them. But we had balance tonight on offense. Everybody contributed, whether it was scoring or actually just moving the ball around.
Right, but Cooper, I mean, he had 10 points, but he had like 8 rebounds and 6 assists, so he did a whole lot of other things. And then he drove, I think 2, didn't he draw 2 charges? 1 or 2 charges. So, and that brings back, so Cooper's finding out that he doesn't have to score 25 points a game. We would love him to score 25 points a game, but he doesn't have, if that's just not in the cards for him that night, he can do so many other things.
We go 4-3 in the conference. I'm guessing that
that West Side won. We're tied. They just have a better overall record than we do. So we're right in there. We got Malad on Friday, and then we finish up with Aberdeen Senior Night on Tuesday.
It's too bad this year they decided to go to that max preps because they're just going with whoever has the best record. And we don't have the best record, but in our district we have the third best record. You know, and every year except for this year and next year they're changing it back that we will probably go into the tournament behind Wendell in fourth place.
Well, that's a good, strong Wendell team. If we win out, aren't we ahead of Wendell, or are they still ahead of us?
It's going to be ahead of us, I think, because of max prep, because they've got their record. Their overall record is going to be better than ours. And like I say, it's really kind of a crazy way to do it because we don't know who they play and they don't know who we play.
Well, out there in the plains, usually it's smaller schools that they hook up with. Give us your thoughts on going to Malad. At Malad, that can be a challenge, and I know you've mentioned before that that's the best 0-5 team in the conference, and they can give us a battle.
Malad's a very good team. They've got three really good shooters, and if they're not shooting well, we'll beat them. You know, if they're shooting well, we're going to have to battle. So we don't look past Malad at all. In fact, they do make me kind of nervous because they got that one big kid inside that kind of gives us a little bit of fits, but they've got good shooters. They got a good team. So we're going to go down there and do the best we can, and hopefully we can get an easy win.
And senior night on Tuesday, and then we hit the district tournament. And it's kind of a different format on the district tournament. Gals play tomorrow night as Wendell won their game against Aberdeen. But you got to win that. You got to win that first one, or you're done.
Well, not exactly. If you lose that first one, then you got everybody fighting for that half game. I mean, we're going to have to I think we're going to be matched up with Malad, so we'll probably have to beat Malad, and then we'll probably have to go to Declan. And if we beat those two teams, and then we're in for sure, we'll go in first or second place. But if not, then we all go back in the pool, and we're all fighting for that half game. So your first and second place team has definitely got the advantage. They really only have to win one game.
That half game is against District 6, and that's not an easy one either.
Be West J, Firth, and we've struggled with both those teams. So but we're used to that. Like I say, we're used to grinding. I mean, we were behind. We were probably ahead in the first 7-8 seconds of the game, but we were behind the whole game. And then we came back and ended up winning it. The only time we was ahead is when Osborne hit that last shot.
Give us your final thought on tonight's ball game. And again, I thought, defense. You see the aggression that the kids had, and then they were able to just pound it in around the basket tonight. We didn't have a lot of outside shooting. I thought the kids hit the boards really hard tonight. So give us your final thought. We'll let you go.
Well, if you look at the first part of the season, we were pretty much just outside shooters, and now we are starting to beat the ball inside a little bit, which is good for us. It gives us a little bit more options. So, like I say, I still say anybody can beat anybody at any time, and if you talk to any other coach out there, they'll say the same thing. I mean, we went to Techville and scared them, and Westside we got them. So, any team could beat anybody. We went to Aberdeen. We was down by 10 at halftime, and had to claw our way back to win that game. So it's anybody's tournament. That's all I'm saying.
I think what I see, and I've seen all season, is you can't count them out. There's just no quit in these kids.
They really don't. They really don't quit. We try and keep them in and out and in and out and in and out so they're rested. But no, there isn't any quit, any pout, or anything in these kids. They're a great bunch of kids.
All right, we'll let you go. Good luck Friday at Malad. And it's probably a big deal to win out, beat the Dragons and then beat the Tigers here.
Right. And when you're looking on TV, we will be in white over at Malad. Malad wanted to wear black, so we're going to be in white over at Malad. So if you're watching, that's going to be us.
All right, congratulations tonight. It's always exciting. I mentioned on the air that that's the shot that Preston hit. I don't know how many times kids do that in their backyard, 5, 4, 3, 2, and but that thing just splashed. It was a great shot.
You know, we talked to him about that, and we told him, I said, that's going to be a memory. It's going to last for the rest of your life. I mean, there's a handful of people in here that's won a last-second shot, and that's the only 3 points he scored for the game. So that really took a lot for him to take that shot.
Well, it was wide open, and it was just one that he had to take because everybody else was pretty covered.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they kind of bound up and clogged up the inside. They took care of Cooper and Gavin, so he had to hit that shot, and he did.
All right, good luck on Friday against the Black Dragons, I guess, and then we'll see you back here Tuesday.
Okay, thanks, Ben. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Coach Tom. Let's go over to the final scoring. Soda leading scores, 10 from Cooper Thompson, 11 from Connor McWilliams. Billman had 10. For Wendell, the twins, the Swanston twins, Jordan had 13, and Jonathan had 16. Final score, Soda wins it by 3 on last-second shot by Preston Osborne. That's going to do it here. Once again, final score 51-48. Soda wins it, and they're solid in the conference, but it's the overall games, as Coach mentioned. That's going to do it. Play bullet for Will McCullough. We'll see you tomorrow night as the girls play the Lady Trojans in the district tournament. Good night, everyone.